Hi Sag, welcome to your love reading for July. This has become a mid-month July reading. From now until the end of July, I'm gonna do two different spreads for singles and Sagittarius, in a relationship or marriage or living together, seriously dating, situationships, anything like that. Okay, like you have a person that you're dealing with right now. Yes, this is like an extra bonus reading I'm trying out on my channel. I started it off on Vimeo and now I brought it over to YouTube. And it's just for people who would like, an extra read on their love energy, that's around you right now. This is, like I said, till the end of July, so things can shift and change in the month of August, so don't pin it down too much on it has to happen right now. We can also just play out in the month of August. Let's see what's coming out. Where should we start with singles? Yeah, let's start with singles. Okay, single Sagittarius, from now to the end of July we have the High Priestess. Okay, and then one card wants to come out, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. Okay, now okay, let me see if anything else wants to come out. Kind of sort of want to keep it at like 3 card spreads, but I feel there's a story here with the singles. Yeah. King of Wands. Some of you have been connecting, sort of feeling a connection towards a Leo. You might still be single. It doesn't have to be, but I feel some of you have walked away from a Leo in the past. Okay, this sort of like leaving behind certain energy. I also feel that you have overcome something. Like you really did went within and overcame something, like a fear for something. Maybe you felt like, maybe you became more in tune with the soul. Maybe you became more in tune with what your heart wants, what your heart desires, instead of what is practical, what other people would see you with other, it's like you really making, like breaking loose, like literally I'm feeling like change are like coming off my arms of like what it should be, what it should look like, what it should have, what type of label everything should have, right? And you sort of like opening up your heart and just flowing with that. Like there's this whole another energy. I feel if you're dealing with somebody, a person is very intuitive. I'm not saying like, you're already in a relationship because this is a single spread, but if there's a passion towards something or somebody has a passion towards you, they're very intuitive and they intuitively find you interesting, okay? Maybe it's more a soul to soul connection. So maybe it's like somebody in your work or somebody that knows or feels you, but yet you haven't really actively had a conversation or a date or anything like that. It's like they feel a connection towards you and you're like, what's going on? Like what's happening right now? Because I'm just looking at a picture or I'm just doing this, I'm just doing that, and I feel all the feels, like what's going on? And this fire starting. Maybe if you're not dealing with anybody, then I do feel there's a shift coming in when it comes to rekindling the flame. Like you're starting to feel the Leo energy coming in these coming weeks. It's like you're picking up the sensuality side within self, okay? In whatever way, shape, or form that comes out for you, whatever you feel comfortable with. It's like you're opening up. You're opening up your heart chakra. You can even like feel like energy right here. Like, you can feel like aches and stuff. I mean, if it's not like your heart and your arm and everything, girl, then there might be something wrong with the heart. But when you have a heart chakra opening up, you could feel a chest pain right here in this area right here. And it almost feels like you worked out really hard, pressured and stuff like that. Like a ache, sort of what it is. Anyway, let's see, because I feel the Wheel of Fortune is bringing in a change and bringing in a passion. So you're opening up for something, which is really good. Like you're leaving something behind, overcoming an energy of the King of Wands. So maybe it has to do with really going off looks, and now it's a person that you just feel really connected to, and it's not really about the looks, it's about an energy they send out. So that's new to you. maybe. It's something like that, but it is very, very interesting. Like something is about to happen for my singles, okay? So opening up your energy, please let me know what happened, because I'm really curious about what's going on right here. But there's something about fate, having faith. It's something, fate is playing out for you with this one. Because we have here, she's blindfolded. Here we have the High Priestess. It's like all about, okay, walk by faith, not by sight, is what I'm hearing. Whatever that, you know, connect, however that connects to you. It's positive. Nothing negative coming out for my singles, so that's all good, okay? Let's see, what am I picking up for my Sagittarius that dealing with somebody, you and your person? Ooh. Instantly we have a Chariot. Could be dealing with a Cancer energy, but no, I thought we had another flipper, but we did not. Okay. Let's see. Some of you might move in these coming weeks. Or moving out. I don't know. Maybe you're taking a break. Maybe you have to move somewhere for work. Let me see. Relationships. Sagittarius dealing with somebody. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Some of you are most definitely moving in, like overseas, like somebody's moving in with you, or you're moving somewhere together, or you're taking a trip together. But on this trip, the chances that, you know, wait, I'm just gonna get one more card because they're saying like, wait. I'm like, okay. Let me see. Sagittarius in relationship. Sagittarius in relationship. The Emperor. And then Three of Cups. Knight of Swords. Okay. For some of you, this is not for all of you, okay? So don't start freaking out. Some of you are getting a message that there's a pregnancy. Like you got somebody pregnant, you got pregnant, or something like that, okay? And you're starting to make decisions together based on what's best for the group. You know, what's best for the new family situation. Like what's best for you, your woman, your man, your child, and the whole group dynamic. That's what I'm hearing. Like things are not just you anymore. It's like you and the person, or you and the person and the babies and the baby. You know, it's like children involved or something like that. It's like there's a shift happening in the dynamic of the two of you, or you in general, your life and how you make decisions. If you move in together, things change. You know, you kind of have to sort of flow with what the both of you want in that household, what you want it to look like, what you want to eat, what you want, you know, things like that, you know, sleeping schedule, things, you know, you have to sort of, that's different than if you both have your own house, right? It's different. It changes the dynamic of the relationship. It's not, doesn't have to be negative. It can, but it grows together, and you sort of have to compromise for the betterment of the group situation. So you and the person, or you and the kids and everything, okay? There's a shift happening. Some of you, like I said, it's like almost like it's just fast moving energy. So when it comes to like the relationship, there's like something shift happening, and it's coming in quickly. Okay, it's like, I don't know, you might get engaged, for example, right? I'm not saying you're getting engaged. You might get engaged and then you're married within like 2 weeks. You know, things are going quick. It's not like, let's be engaged like, you know, next July, and then let's see, maybe we'll have a wedding somewhere in Italy or something. You know, it's nothing like that. It's like when you get engaged, you'll be married in like a couple weeks, or, you know, something like that. I don't know. You might have a Vegas trip planned. I don't know. I'm just saying that there's shift, the things and the changes, it comes in quickly. You know, with the Chariot, with the Knight of Swords, I don't feel, it's like all celebration. It's not like negative or like a shock, like, oh my gosh, this changes everything between you and me. It's about, whoa, like it happened, or like, whoa, it came in. Like that's what I'm feeling for the relationship energy, okay? I do feel that it could be a little overwhelming. So maybe you just have like a lot of birthday parties coming up, or celebration, and you just have to go with a lot of, Like maybe your person has like a big family and they have like all these barbecues and just a lot in the month of July or August. And you just kind of sort of have to do things for the group setting, okay? Like do things for the family, or your family is quite demanding, or their family is quite demanding when it comes to your time and your energy. So it could be a little overwhelming, but it's nothing negative. But it is a little overwhelming because it's asking a lot of your time, basically. It's celebration, but it comes with certain things, right? So I see you guys just focusing on how can we grow our relationship, how can we grow our marriage, how can we grow our union, and what works for us. And let's make our own rules. What I'm hearing, like, don't make rules the way it's supposed to go, because that's like an unwritten book somewhere nobody ever wrote, but everybody's following the rules, you know? It's like, let's have our own rules, what works for us, what works for our union. You feel good with it, your person feels good with it, and it sort of flows. So that's what's coming in the month of July and August for you guys, okay? So it's very positive. But if you're moving in, I do see that it is most likely, if you move in, that it could be a kid involved or something, or it could be like, you know, you're just thinking about starting a family together, or you just end up making somebody pregnant, or you're ending up being pregnant. But that of course is for everybody different. Like for me, for example, I'm in a same-sex relationship, meaning that I don't just end up pregnant. Well, at least if that happens, then girl, we need to call somebody. We need to call somebody. What happened? No, I'm just kidding. But what I'm trying to say is that I don't just want to assume that you end up pregnant, because, you know, there are a lot of different dynamics out there. But it could happen, okay? I want to include everybody, so that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it feels positive. It just feels like a lot. But I guess you're ready for it, because you're always up for a adventure, right? Sagittarius, not staying too long in the same energy. Just go with the flow. If you want, thinking about moving in together, I think it's a good move. Okay, just be careful a little bit with Mercury being still in retrograde. Just wait a little bit, maybe till like beginning of August. If not, then just, you know, plan it well. That would be helpful for you guys. But just enjoy your time, okay? Let me know how this goes. Let me know what comes rushing in. Okay, Sag, that was it. I'm gonna be back in a little bit, you know, not today, in like a few days or something next week with the August readings for the monthlies. That's the general, that will stay the same, and I might do an extra bonus read like I did right now for the month of August. Okay, I love you guys, and I'll see you back soon. Bye.